Hey, what up, people of the internet? So today, I'm just gonna tell you that you can throw all USB key and SD card and everything because they just obsolete these days. And this is what about. So that's quite awesome. As you can see, it's quite compact and very small. And to be fair, it's not that much bigger than a USB key, and it's much more reliable, much faster as well. So let's have a look. For this, I bought a NVMe drive, so this one is way overkill. This one is a 2 TB, so it's a bit expensive. Like I paid around 300 US dollar. Saying that though, you can definitely get a 1 TB and pay like 79.99, so not so bad, and even less if you want. So that's the case I found though. So it's on Amazon as well. So I will give you the link for sure. But I see it on AliExpress way cheaper, so you might have to wait a bit more. But you know. Actually, this one is quite cool because you have the USB cable right there, and you have a little rubber protection as well. So if you keep it with you with your key, for example, if you want to use that for your iPhone for doing 4K camera footage, then you still get a bit of protection anyway. So you just have to remove the four screw there, and you should be able to insert the NVMe drive. Just checking on Amazon now, you can get a 512 GB for 39.99, so it's not that expensive really. I mean, USB-C and SD card are not variable at all, so if you want to use a Raspberry Pi, for example, or something like this, you can even use that. You again, because it will be more faster, more reliable, and you know, you just have to plug to your computer and put an image on it if you want. Or you can do it like me for recording 4K video, as I said. So they do provide two thermic pads. I'm not sure they're very efficient because the box itself is quite cheap. Like, I mean, I got mine on AliExpress for 15.99, so it's not that expensive. You have different model though. So one is compatible with iPhone. I mean, they're compatible either way, but the other one have MagSafe accessories, so you can basically just put it on the back of the iPhone and it's just gonna stand there. So it's up to you, really. I thought this format was quite fine for me, and I might use for my laptop as well because I have a MacBook Air right here with a very limited storage. So I'm gonna show you that after. So Air is a thermical pad. I just have to put it back to the M.2 connector, and we'll be good to go. As you can see on the background, you can use normal M.2 as well with a different enclosure. This one I have is limited to USB 3.1 Gen 2, so we should get around 10 GB, which is what the iPhone 16 Pro Max handle anyway, so we'll be fine. And the drive itself, I think, is around 7,000 megabyte by second, so it'll be all right. It will be way faster than the USB key anyway, for sure. And as you can see there, you have the USB cable, so you have just to unplug from the rubber there. So I'm gonna show you in a sec. There we go. So you just remove on both sides. So one is to connect obviously to the drive itself, and the other one to your iPhone or your Mac or whatever. I do think it's pretty neat, but I don't really like this part to go off. I guess it's my OCD there, but I find it very annoying. Anyway, let's do some speed test on my MacBook Air right here. So I already formatted to exFAT, so it will be compatible with Windows and Mac and iOS. So we'll be grand. And I'm gonna download Blackmagic Disk Speed Test, something I've been using for years and I think is very good. So let's have a try. As you can see here in the background, I have a 250 GB hard drive on my MacBook Air, and I'm already out of space, so that's actually very handy. It's tiny, you can bring it everywhere. And by the way, I'm a bit surprised by the speed of my MacBook Air. Internal flash memory is around 300 megabyte per sec. I do have Mac Studio and MacBook Pro and everything, but still I'm surprised for this M2 MacBook Air. If you own one yourself, just drop a comment if you did a speed test so we could compare. I guess you could install macOS on this external hard drive. It might not be recommended, but it will be way faster. You're still limited by USB 3.1, but it'll be faster than this, to be fair. Anyway, I'm gonna try with that drive now to have a look. So we're gonna select a 5 gig file, and I'm gonna select that drive now. There we go. So let's press start, and we see we get way more. That's what we get with the internal drive. It's not that fast though, but still a bit grand for 4K video with prologue and everything. So HDR, everything, you'll be fine. At least I know that's what I did for this video, so it works just fine. I guess you could use as well for time machine backup, I guess, or anything else really. Could be very handy as well if you're going on a plane and you have kid and you want to put a lot of video on it. Anyway, I'm sure you'll find some users for it. So just to compare now, I bought a USB-C drive, thumb drive from Amazon, which was not that cheap and was meant to be fast. So I'm gonna do a test speed on this as well to see the difference. So let me select that drive now. We still go with 5 gig and we select the USB there. It's supposed to be around 400 megabyte by sec, but we see I'm getting 33, so I'm quite surprised to be fair. I just bought it like a few weeks ago from Amazon. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. I will drop some link from the product I have on the description. And do let me know what you think about the setup. I think it's pretty neat, but I'd love to have your feedback and maybe just share your own experience or what you thought. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video and see you next time.